that marries art with fashion. But is it really art? Or is it just another fashion fad?
Satan. Satan.
Label us devil worshippers. Label us devil worshippers. Label us devil worshippers. Label us devil worshippers. Label us devil worshippers.
Satan.
Label us devil worshippers.
Satan.
Label us devil worshippers. Label us devil worshippers. Label us devil worshippers. Only when he emancipates himself from dubious interpretations of good and evil, when he truly can rise above good and evil, beyond good and evil, realizing that these terms are probably the most relative terms in man's existence. When he can accept the long, obscene name of Satan, because that is a dirty word, Satan. The occult world seems to find it even more so. When he can accept this word, this name into his vocabulary as a sound to be honored, then he will be free. Until then, he will walk in fear of the very scapegoat he has created, and his potential guide will remain his nemesis,
Satan.
Look at that. Well, oh, it's not working the way I'd like. But Claudia's here. Oh, that's why Claudia's here, and she's not on. They are not on the. Oh, there you are. I was going to hang up on you, Claudia, just because you weren't there. Hold on. Let me do this. There we go. The nice screen with the nice frames. Look at that. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Nice. You called right up. You're right here on time. I didn't even get a chance to start this. With anyone that's watching, thank you for tuning in. Sharon's going to be on in a little bit. Sharon LaVey and Lucy Vaughn will be on in a little bit. And Goth Ozg. I got to get his name right, but he does all the great videos that you're seeing.
Yeah, he talked to me in DMs a little.
What did he say?
A lot of very interesting things. I would like to talk to him tonight if possible.
Well, it might be possible. I got to see how many people I can handle. I fit on the screen. I suppose I could hit as many as I want. I could have 10 on here, but I'm stretched thin with all the work I'm doing on this. Hey, you want to see something, Claudia? Look at this vest I made.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Instagram earlier. I thought it was cool.
Can you see how
I
sparkly
liked the
it is?
gold on the back.
Can you see how sparkly it is?
Can you feel the sparkles?
Oh yeah. Can you see it?
Oh, that's awesome.
It's leather
Yeah, I
too.
can.
This is leather.
I just want to feel the sparkles, to be honest.
Yeah. And the satin on the back with the weird crosses is from a religious supply store. How they make their garments. So, see, I'm trying to get used to this short hair. That's what happens when I see myself. I need some sleep. I need to fix these lights. So talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on? What do you think?
Well,
What do you think about all the work we've done for the Witches Sabbath?
well, I've been seeing the Instagram stuff and I've been seeing the YouTube stuff, and I think it's pretty cool. I'll be there next year.
That's very great. I love hearing that. There we go. Light's better. You know, when it's lit from below, on top, it looks like I got big bags under my eyes. Not that I don't, but they're not as bad as it looks in this video. Come on. So tell me, what are you calling in for? You got something to talk
I'm
about?
calling in to, well, I thought I'd just advertise the recording we did on Saturday. I don't know when it'll be out, but it'll be out eventually. It was pretty fun. I thought it was fun whenever you got into it with that Marine guy.
So this is from the Infernal Church on a Discord server somewhere near you. And Claudia is doing, I think it's called a podcast is what you're calling it, correct?
Yeah, it's pretty much a podcast.
It's
Maybe
4 hours.
we'll watch a movie.
It's 4 hours. Are you going to break it up into multiple podcasts?
Probably for like YouTube, I do have to edit it down because I played music that they'd take it down for, so I'm definitely gonna have to mess with it.
So let me know. I hung up. I got off the line with your podcast, and Jason from Reno Satanic came on. What did he have to say? Anything good?
We talked about the book you did, and then I asked him a few other questions. I'm not gonna spoil it because I want people to listen to it.
Nice, nice,
But it was a very very fun conversation.
very
Um,
good. We didn't talk enough about the Witches Sabbath on that podcast, but it was fun to talk to the Marine, the Catholic Marine. I guess he was cool.
yeah, he's an interesting guy.
Gotta do
Then
some.
then there was that one guy who kept trying to argue
Yeah,
that guy.
the one thing that would be relevant to this show here is that we did a zine together, and it's going to be available at the Witches Sabbath. And Jason from Reno Satanic actually published it. He worked very hard to print it and publish it.
Yeah,
And
he printed it just on, I think it was Saturday.
right, well,
Um,
whenever it gets printed, what does that matter? It matters if you printed it last night. You got a printed zine from a publisher. From
yeah,
That's
I
cool.
did. That's very cool. I like
So,
that.
what's the name of it?
The Berdella Bugbee soliloquies, though, if you call it something, it will not be the correct title.
Well, we got stickers. I got stickers we're putting over it that says Bugbee Berdella. So that's what it's going to be sold as. I hate to tell you that. My name always goes first. This is nonsense.
Stickers can be ripped off. Stickers can be taken off.
Destroy the book. It'll be a collector's item no matter what. But it's a good zine, and Claudia put the zine together based on a bunch of texts that we had gone back and forth on Facebook. Or no, we don't talk on Facebook. Instagram. I fucking hate Facebook. Actually, it's always like a red flag when someone's like, "Contact me through Facebook." I'm like, it's red flag to me. Anyway, so I'm really happy about that zine. I love zines. I come from zine culture. When it I should say it was a resurgence. Zines have had multiple resurgences. They started in the 30s, then the Tijuana Bible, then the 50s, then the late 80s, mid 80s, I'd say 80s, and into the 90s, and then it sort of died off, but now it's back. Right? Your generation likes zines, correct?
I don't know. I think I certainly like them. I like reading them. I don't know if any other people in my generation are into them or reading them. I know people in the Infernal Church like reading the ones I make, so
Well, there you go. That's Jason's writing here. It says they did a great job, a great read too. Jason says it's a great read. I think so. I'm really happy about it. It's going to be cool. Jason's selling them for $20 a piece. What do you think of
oh,
that?
that's a good price. You
It
should try
is.
going for 30. You should try going for 30.
Zines are not meant to be that much money. They're meant to be cheap. But maybe
But
that's
this
cheap.
information for this information, I think it is.
You know,
It's worth it.
I'm a I'm a sucker with this stuff. I put it up for free in PDF form, as you know. I'll put it right on archive.org for free. That's why I don't get any money ever.
I mean, I plan on putting it on archive.org after like a month, so.
There you go. Well, I have a book out anyway called The Founding of the Satanic Temple, Their Secrets Revealed. It is back on Amazon, actually, as we speak. How long, we
Oh,
don't know.
probably till that process group on Twitter starts talking again.
Well, it's been taken down 3 times now. 3 times, and they give me really sketchy reasons too. And I've worked with this company for over 20 years, and I've never ever had a problem. And I put out some racy books with them, and so it's been really strange. You could think, there's a lot that could, there's a lot of weird aspects to the people who follow along with Satanism. Let's say there's Anton LaVey's Satanism, or the Satanic Temple's mock Satanism, faux Christian Satanism. There's a lot of weird stuff going on there. A lot of powerful people get involved in that stuff. And so I always wonder, what the fuck happened? Jason's here. Inflation's a bitch on the zine. Yeah, it sure is. Sharon's going to be on in a little bit, and so is Lucy. So don't be. Claudia's going to be, nihilistic. She doesn't have much. They don't have much to say. They're going to hang out and just like they do this.
I can be nihilistic. I can make everyone nihilistic here.
You are though. You just sit there with this silence. It's like, reminds me like these old beatnik poets, these nihilistic beatnik poets. They're just sitting there quiet, looking at you, staring into your soul. You have this silence about you, though. It keeps me talking. I don't like it. I talk.
It's a trick. It's a trick. It's to get you to talk. It gives stories. It's fun.
You don't need to trick me to talk. I'll talk all day long. And the deal, anything I studied as far as broadcasting, you don't want to ever have dead air. So you keep talking. And so I got used to that. I've done, thousands of podcasts and recordings. So it's like, and I also talk a lot. I noticed when I was doing the book with you and David that I overcompensate with communication because I have a stutter. So I'll keep talking until I can get my shit together. So I'll just keep going and talking, because if there's a silence, I might go da 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 da. Anyway.
Yeah, that I remember the meetings.
Yeah, that was a good time. Have you seen the book in your hands yet?
No, I have not actually seen it in my hands yet.
Drives me nuts. Oh well, what can I do? Nothing. That's what I can do.
More satisfaction when I get it then. So
I can make another vest before I leave for California. That's what I'm trying to do, and I can't figure out. You know what I'm going to do right now? Can you talk to people real quick while I go grab something?
Sure.
Talk about the Witches Sabbath.
I'd talk about the Witches Sabbath, but that's his event. I'll talk about some people in the Infernal Church that are definitely witches. Luna LeJade is a fucking witch. Then there's, I don't know if she would. I think Adrian's a fucking witch. I don't know. He's definitely a witch.
Who?
I'm sure of it.
Who?
Oh, this person on the Infernal Church named Adrian. He's definitely a witch.
I want you to look at this. Now look at this. On there. 1 second, I gotta answer this. Sharon's on the line. Hold on, Sharon. Just give me a second, Sharon. Or this. This gold. Or this. Which one?
Would there be a way to combine the green and gold? Because I think those two would look good together.
Maybe, but I'm asking one or the other. That's what you gotta answer my question.
Green.
You mean the fur?
Yeah.
All right, let me get Sharon on here. Look at that. I can't even fucking believe I got there. Boom! Holy shit! Look at you. You look great. Hello. You look great.
Hello.
Thank you.
You're well lit. Everything. This is great. Working out. Hey, Claudia's there too.
Hi,
Hello.
Claudia.
Hi.
These are
I have
available.
my pink one.
I think these are available on BAF Max. I know they're very limited, so they might be sold out by now.
Yeah, there's a few left.
Very good. So how are you doing? How are you doing? You said fine. I guess I might ask that 2 or 3 times. Claudia was talking to me about the zine we did, and I was just going over my vest. Have you seen the vest I made, Sharon?
I think I saw it. Yeah. Can you show it again or?
Oh yeah. You want to take show and tell out of the fucking YouTube, huh? I'm showing and telling. Can you see these
Nice.
sparkles?
Cool. I have these letters that I've been meaning to put like on the back of like a jacket or something. Inspired by Bobby Beausoleil. He had this shirt that said freedom on it. So I bought these glitter rhinestone letters that spell out freedom. And I have to put them on something.
Nice. Yeah, that glitter I have is that glitter fabric is leather. I can't believe it. I love it. Anyway,
So
how
cool.
how are you going to detach? Well, we can talk about fabric art all day long. It won't be had nothing to do with Witches Sabbath.
I have a witch hat.
Let's
This is one of the witch hats that you can get if you are VIP.
look at that. It's great. Oh, I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. I love that witch. That's a fashionable witch hat. I almost thought it would be like. Uh, of course, it's going to be fashionable. It's coming from you, and you sell those on Baphomet X too, don't you?
Yes.
Look at that. We're already, yeah. So I would say the VIP is well worth the price of admission, because you get a lot of time with Sharon and me and Lucy Vaughn, and we get to go out to eat together and hang out and talk, and so you'll be a VIP. You know, um, besides all the stuff we're giving to the VIPs, which I can't even remember. It's such a long list. It's crazy. But I know I made a nice fabric bag. I don't have one in front of me to show you, but I made a nice bag, and the witch hat. There's a book. There's photos. There's a lot. What
We're
is
going
on?
out to lunch, right? We're going out to lunch or dinner.
One of the
I
two.
think,
I want to go to the Manson burrito place. El Coyote, is it?
yeah.
Yeah. That's I don't know if the young Satanists do this, but us older ones, that was always the spot. If you go to LA, you go to the El Coyote to have a burrito.
It's
It's
weird. I've never been there.
You
I actually,
haven't?
no. I went to LA once with Stanton and some drama happened and then I ended up going home. It was like the kids coming out party. We had the kids with us and me and the kids ended up going home and not attending.
I
And
am.
he went and had fun, but we went home. So
Oh,
it'll be my first time at El Coyote.
I am shocked, but you are. I know the old guard. We would everyone went. It was like Mecca. It was like one of the Mecca. You went there. You went to see all the Manson sites, and always to El Coyote to have a burrito. So I enjoy the place. And the last time I was there, I met Big Clit, performer in L.A. Met her there, and they have literally, it's crazy time, because they used to hate us coming in there because of the Sharon Tate stuff. Hated it, like they hated it. They were like, they'd say ghouls and shit. They'd say weird shit to you, and they had a picture of Sharon Tate's stencil spray painted right under the hours of the burrito place of El Coyote. So I was just blown away. They've taken to the whole tourist thing. It's grown.
Well, last year I got to go to Spawn Ranch and I went on a hike. And I went to Manson Family Jams barbecue and I got to meet two of Charles Manson's sons and two of his grandchildren.
Amazing. How
And
was
so
that?
that's happening again this year.
When is that?
It's on August 10th this year.
That sounds so.
So
It sounds fun.
yeah, Winter wants to come with me this year. So whoever else wants to go can reach out to me. And it was really fun last year. I went with John A. Neal, and it was just fun. We went on a hike the first day. Oh, actually, was it all in one day? Oh no, it was a hike, and then the next day was the barbecue and party. And they had like all the beer you could drink. They had this lady that made these really good tacos. And it was just it felt like you were in the family, and it wasn't like glorifying the death of Sharon Tate and all the people that died. But there were a lot of like pen pals of the people that, you know, were in prison, and family, actually family. There's a newly found son of Charles Manson, who just recently, within the past year, discovered that he's Charles Manson's son through DNA testing.
Wild. I did a true crime warp mind tour. I don't know, a long decades. I don't know when. It was a long time ago. But there was a
Short hair.
yeah, it's short hair. Thank you, Claudia.
Just because it was talked about last week.
Okay. And there was a guy who came to the tour. He lasted on the tour 10 minutes, literally. We were out to eat at the VIP thing in Philadelphia, and he showed up, and he'd been on the radio and all the newspapers and tabloids as Manson's son. He looked just like Manson. So he sat down, and I was on the phone with the Stern show, and they're like, "Can you get some of his hair? We'll do a DNA test." And I was like, "Yeah." So he sat next to me, and I was like, "Give me some of your, I want some, let me have some of your hair real quick." And he looks at me, goes, "What's that for?" I go, "We want to do a DNA test. Just pull some hair out real quick. Give it to me." And he's like, "How dare you?" And he got up and left. He ran away, and we pretty much figured he must have been a fraud. He ran.
Was it Matthew?
Yes.
That's who I gave you the phone number to like, he has press connections. That's
Is
who
it?
I
And
try to get you connected with him.
he looks like Manson, right?
Well, yeah, he does. Like, I guess his mom hung around them, and I guess things happened, orgies happened, and so he really did think he was the son.
Well, it's good that I never got a hold of the guy, or maybe I did, and he didn't get a hold of me because I know he did not like. He left. He came all the way to Philadelphia to sit down for 10 minutes and leave. And
Oh wow. Well, he's a good guy. I've known him for a long time. Him and Stanton were longtime friends. They used to run around Hollywood together, and there's stories about them and strippers and I
I
don't know.
won't.
You should. I want you guys to connect. I like him. He's a nice guy. Yeah, but he does have the press connection. So
I'll be quiet. I won't say any more. That's what
okay,
I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to
okay.
say. Since he's your
I
friend,
have nothing bad to say about him. It's just like, it's sad that that whole time you really thought he was Manson's son, and then to find out, nope, that's not your dad. Now he's just like, doesn't know who his dad is again. So
yeah, that I wonder if that's a bad thing all the time, because then when you know who your dad is and he's a letdown, that's even maybe worse. I don't know though, because I knew who my dad was and I didn't like him too much. You know, so
yeah,
it's weird how that stuff goes. I sometimes think you find your, like the family we're talking about Manson, you find your family where you do, and your blood family doesn't always count. You don't,
yeah.
that they count, whatever. So it's just how that goes. So with the
Hi,
witches,
Bunny.
what
My old friend Bunny is in the chat.
Bunny? Bunny. Oh, I see Bunny. Oh my
Hi,
glob.
Bunny.
That hat is rad.
Get your witch hat. Get a VIP ticket.
Yeah, you should get a VIP ticket. It's going to be a great time. You get drinks, you get a meal with us. It's a good time. I wish Lucy was here to show off the poster. Hey, Claudia, you got anything to say to Sharon real quick? No? I'm going to let you go, Claudia. I want you to hang out there.
Um, um, oh yeah, she had an interest in seeing one of the Infernal Church events. We're having one this Saturday, so if you want to hop on, I sent you the link.
Awesome.
It might be hard before the Witches Sabbath. We're pretty overworked and underpaid.
I'll try to at least get in there for a little while, and
Nice.
I've been meaning to check out that platform. So
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. See ya.
thank you for inviting me.
Claudia, it was good hanging out with
Yeah.
you.
See ya.
All
Bye,
right.
Claudia.
Sharon, I'm putting you back on. Boom. There we go. It's just weird having Claudia just sit there, hang out there on the screen there, static.
It's
Um,
okay.
Goth is
It,
supposed. You're the video guy. Now, can you pronounce it? Goth Oz Ozgoth? Goth Oz. Our
I
video
say Goth Osgood.
Goth Osgood. Yeah, he's supposed to be calling in a little bit. Goth, why don't you call in right now if you're listening? Call in. I got to email everyone, and it gets to be irritating because they call in at the last minute. But I'm really looking forward. Oh my God, fuck! I'm so fucking freaked out right now. I spent
Why?
I spent a long time making robes. I made you a nice, beautiful cloak, and me a robe, and I shipped them out to California. And they were supposed to be there today, and they're not, and they're still in Chicago for some reason. And so I'm like,
Today's a weird day.
yeah, that retrograde is
I
that
think it's
God?
over though. Like it's officially over, I think. But my electricity was out for a long time. I got to take a bath with the candlelight. So I need to do that more often, not just when the power's out.
Boy, you take these baths. Look at that. There he is. Goth Osgood. My
Mr.
goodness.
Bugbee.
And Sharon's here too. Can you see Sharon? Are you able to recognize this whole screen here?
I can see here.
Okay, good. Well, I don't know how you're seeing this, but Sharon's here too. I don't know
Hi.
how much you guys have
Hello,
spoken.
Sharon.
Yeah. But Goth has done he's been like the art director of all the videos. He took over. I did the first couple videos, and Goth just ran and did all this great. We've been working together. I love working with him. You're a great artist, a very talented artist, and
Oh, thanks, man.
you're part of the Baphomet X team, is from what I hear. Sharon says.
Yeah. I've been working with Baphomet X for a few years, and it's quite the honor to help with the Witches Sabbath.
Well,
Sporting the.
I love you got the chain. You could talk direct to Sharon if you want. Say it. You have anything to say? Well,
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could go out there and see you guys. I guess I'll have to come out to the next one.
Yeah, that's for sure. In Reno, next year, Reno.
But it's what a celebration! I'm drinking from a goblet tonight.
Nice.
This is exciting. This
I
is
love
exciting. This is
I,
historic.
It's
that.
historic.
It is historic. It is historic. This moment is historic.
And
Well,
I've been loving all the videos. Like it's been making me happy. It's been boosting my I don't know, charisma about doing this event. So
it's
There's a
been a blast. I mean, all the content, all the stuff, getting introduced to all the artists and underground artists and performers and people that I wasn't really aware of. Some of them, and it's like what an amazing array of talent all coming together to celebrate. It's amazing. It's sick.
It is a
You know.
crazy group of people coming together. I have to say, I'm now that it's all worked out. The one knives inside her has really pushed it over the top for me. I'm really happy she's joined the crew. You know who
yeah,
she is, of
we're
course.
all happy about that.
Yeah, I love how Goth looks with the. Yeah, I'm going to call you Goth. This is what happens with
That's fun.
the,
I
the,
like
the
that, Goth. As
with the
long as
wig. He's got like a Raggedy Ann wig on, but it's like made out of yarn. Maybe that's your real hair, but it looks like yarn.
Well, I'll tell you what. It's a lot of different things. There's a lot of dead hair in here. There's actually like it seems kind of morbid, I guess, but my dead mother's hair is in here. Um, every girlfriend I've ever had, their hair's in here. Um,
Hair and fiber. Hair and
yeah, hair and
fiber.
fiber. That's hair and
does
fiber's going on there.
does it come off or is it like weaved in?
Oh, it's not weaved in. No, it's a headdress. So basically, it's sort of ceremonial. It goes way back. My government name is Damien Lucifer Zygote.
Is that real?
Yeah.
You're not kidding, right? I'm going to
No,
take you
I'm
at your
not
word.
kidding.
Okay,
I'm
nice,
not kidding.
nice.
And what happened was a few years ago, I started off as a musician, as a like a solo artist, and I was doing all these shows in New England, and one of the promoters put me in with this sort of like I don't know what you describe them as, but like hardcore Christian group. And so when my fans and their fans and it all got together in this venue, there was this fucking riot. And they were all chanting, "We love Jesus," you know, and things. So basically, there was this big riot. You know, not as crazy as the Witches Sabbath with helicopters and shit, but like
I do what I can do. I do
you
what
know,
I can do.
They cut. I used to drive around in a hearse, and they cut the side of the hearse with like a switchblade, and they like took all my shit and threw it outside. It was fucking nuts, right? But long story short, I was basically banned. You know, I was banned from performing because word got out. It was all over the radio and all this shit, and so I laid low, and then I sort of went underground and started my whole Goth Ozg alias in order to sort of keep going, because anytime anyone would mention Damien Zygote, they were like, you know, oh. So it just sort of started to stick.
So
And
you're saying
anyway,
I should.
this
You're saying
sort
I
of
should,
hair and everything kind of stems from back in the day, and you know, it just sort of stuck.
So you're saying I should change my name.
I don't know, or change your hair.
It's changing on its own. I don't need
I
any
mean,
help.
you know, you got a great shaped head.
Thank you. At
You
least
know,
I have that going
you
for
could
me.
shave it off. You
I
could
love
shave it
that.
off.
I have I got a great shaped head. I'm going to use that on my cards next time. I got a great, you know, I'm going to put that if I ever get into a single dating site, or I'll be like, I got a great shaped head.
You know, I
But hey, I got to say something real quick. I was good,
yeah.
you know, Sharon, Goth Ozg here. I was going to say Damien has this great black and white Witches Sabbath video I'm going to put up tomorrow. It's like the best one. It's really crazy fun. Lucy's here, by the way. I don't know if you could see Lucy, but
Can
now
you
we have,
see me?
How
yeah.
are you?
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Hello,
Hi.
Everyone
Lucy.
has their bling on. Everyone has their bling on, except for me.
You're
I had to
failing.
represent.
You need a chain also for your power symbol bling.
I know. How are you doing, Sharon? You look so pretty. I love your setup.
Look at mine.
Oh,
Oh, you look beautiful.
thank you.
Put this one on.
Oh, everybody, by the way, if you like these videos that have been being put out, please go donate to Goth Osgood on my link tree. I have a link to go donate to him. He's doing a lot of this. We don't really have a lot of, I don't
Rather
know
than
what
donate to him,
we don't
hire
have a
him to
lot of
do videos
funds.
as well, or do both. But hire him to do videos
He's
for you. He's
he's
really
doing it
great.
out of the love in his heart. So
You,
please go donate to him.
you know what I say? I would say hire him to do videos for you because he's really great
Even
to work. He's
a
really great.
dollar, $50, whatever you could donate. If you like a video or if you think it's cool, go to my link tree and click on that donation link.
Yeah. He's really great to work with. To hire him to do videos if or as an artist, go to his website and buy T-shirts from him. He's got the coolest T-shirts. I want to get some of those big printed ones. See, there's the good ones. Can you see the jewels in this
Hi,
fucking thing?
Antonio. Thank you for buying
Yeah.
shirts.
Yeah, yeah. So,
I like the big chain on there.
it's not big enough. I got bigger ones. Big ones. I like them big.
You got the turtleneck on today?
I do. What about it? You got a shirt on today?
No. Well, duh. Well, I've never seen you in a turtleneck before. It's the first time.
Well, that's
You
very
look
nice.
very
Well,
like you
since
look
we,
like a priest, kind of
oh, that's
like a
very
satanic
nice.
priest.
Yeah, you want me to start saying what everyone looks like? I'm in Chicago, so I have to take everything like a Cutlow. Like I got to get ready to start start defending myself. It's constant state of defense in Chicago. Maybe
I
someone out
can
there
tell.
you can. You look beautiful, Lucy, as always.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah, I
you.
love the necklace you have on.
Do you?
Yeah,
Some
it's
cool person made it. Some cool Satanist made it.
yeah, something like this. Let's see. It's beautiful. Hey, Lucy, do you have any of those posters?
Oh yeah.
I would love to see one. Since how the fuck do I get this to be right set up there? Look at that beautiful poster. This is the first time I'm seeing it in action. Look at that beautiful poster, folks. That poster can be yours for $20 right now. $20 on Baphomet X right now. We're going to sign those at the event and send them out. And those are very limited. There's only like 30 of them without any text on them that says Los Angeles. That's a beautiful poster. And the guy who did the artwork his name's Nick. I wish, let me look up. I'm bad. Listen, I've gotten
They're
old.
freshly printed.
What was that?
Said freshly printed.
Nick. Let me get his name. Nick Gurnett. Gernert. Another person you should hire to do artwork for you. Wonderful artwork. Look at that beautiful artwork. Yeah.
I like
So
your green
And it's
fishy.
nice and
There's
sturdy.
are they nice and sturdy?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. That's what I want to hear. I was wondering how that print
They're
job came
not
out.
flimsy, like they're not thin. They're
Well, I
pretty
don't know if
thick.
anyone knows. That's a very going to be a very rare collectible. How do I get in this camera? So you should buy one for
We
twenty
only have
dollars,
so many. How many do we have? There's only
like
like
30.
yeah, there's
30
not
that will
that
be
many.
sold, signed and numbered, signed and sold. So there's only 30,
And
$20.
then there's me, Shane, and Sharon. Ooh.
I got to write down some notes to talk to my therapist about today. When Lucy's talking to me, I got to remember I got on the defensive right away. I got to remember to talk about this to my therapist.
Yeah, you should.
I should? Are you
I
saying
might,
I
I
should?
might, I might build a resentment on you, and then put you on my resentment list to have to talk to my sponsor about you.
Oh, I don't mind. I invite being on put me on the list. No, I don't want to be enemies with you. I don't want to be resented. I got to get in this camera shot. It's horrible. So what do you got lined up, Lucy? I know you have some stuff there.
Okay, so I got an icebreaker question. Okay, so what is your favorite Anton LaVey moment, like spectacle or performance?
Oh, for me, it's easy going to hang out with them and drinking instant coffee and eating double stuffed Oreo cookies, like fucking no doubt. And then Xerxes opens the fridge, and LaVey, the only time he broke character, he's like, no! Because he didn't want us to look in the fridge. And of course, we were like, look in his fridge, like, what the fuck's he got in there? You know? 'Cause, he knows everything's profiled. We're profiling him. We're giving him a psychological profile on every single thing in his house. And then taking a leak in his bathroom was great because it had cobwebs in there. It was fucking cool. It had all the, it was like,
Word.
it had all these great, like, tchotchkes about taking, totally sexist, great stuff. All hung up in the bathroom. It was just perfect. But yeah, and I got to see in his fridge. And I should tell, I'm not going to tell anyone what was in there. See, that's how good I am. I've probably said it before, though.
Gosh.
But double stuffed
Did he
Oreo cookies
have
and instant.
dried corn cobs, Shane? Did he have dried corn cobs in the bathroom?
I think so. My goodness. Wow. How do you, of course you would know. Of course. Yeah, that sounds really familiar. It was so weird. Yeah. Yeah. I can't like these are a long, long time ago. And I'm like Goth Osgood, Goth. So my mind is not all there anymore as an older person.
Do you know about that? That people
No.
used to use that as toilet paper?
Oh my goodness. That's
Oh, is that
right.
why those? Wow, ouch.
That's how it looked, though. That what Sharon's saying. It looked
Or
like an outhouse. He had it set up like a weird like outhouses with all these tchotchkes around. That's exactly it. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's so funny.
That's great.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So
and then
having
the
double stuffed
on
Oreo
the
cookies and
bed
instant
comment.
coffee with Blanche and Xerxes and Anton was I don't know how to top that story. I talked to him a handful of times on the phone and stuff, but that was a pretty great moment.
What's yours, Sharon?
I don't know. I have to think about that.
I like the
I
story.
think mine is like the picture where it's I think Jane Mansfield and her family and her husband's there, and like Anton LaVey's there too, and the husband's like looking over, like all like pissy faced. And Jane Mansfield's all happy with her kids.
And Carla gave it up on the interview I did with her, which is in my book, The Founding of the Satanic Temple, Their Secrets Revealed, now available on Amazon.com. She gave it up. She's like, basically said, she's like, oh yeah, Jane would keep an overnight bag there and stuff to change and to go home. And I'm like, they must have been banging is what I'm saying.
Well, they did have private consultations. So with the door closed and Diane wasn't allowed there.
Well, there you go. And the
Oh,
overnight
wow.
bag tells me a lot. I mean, why would she have an overnight bag with all her stuff to clean up, fresh panties, all that kind of stuff,
I love their
Well, she
pictures
could be
together
kind of.
too. They always have cute pictures.
What was that,
I said they
Sharon?
always
Oh,
have like super cute pictures together.
What were you going to say, Sharon?
I was going to say she was, I guess, really like a diva. I guess Diane said that she was really rude to her. I guess she would come in and like throw her coat at Diane like she was the door person and like just be like, "Where's Anton?" And like,
Another hint that they were fucking.
yeah, and she would call at all hours of the night and ask, "Where's my beast, my priest?"
There you go. Another hint. Another hint. I don't know how many we need. I love
And
the
there's
idea.
those
Right
photos
there.
of them where it looks kind of like it's Anton, Jane, and the kids, and it kind of just looks like a family. Like it looks like a family photo at Jane's house, and her house was the pink mansion. So he had the black house, and Jane had the pink mansion.
Well, yeah, that's good stories. You ever seen that movie? I forget the movie, what it's called, but it's like, it's about Jane Mansfield and LaVey. What's
I
it? Do
think
you know?
it's
Yeah,
isn't it called Mansfield?
No. It's like, if it's called Mansfield, it's called like Mansfield 68 or something like that. It has a year attached to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
isn't it like
I
67, 68 or something?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you
I've
got
seen
anything,
that
Goth?
one.
Goth, you got a good
Yeah.
story about LaVey that you like?
Well, yeah, I mean, I never got to, meet him while he was alive, but strangely enough, when I was about 13 years old, I stole the Satanic Bible from a bookstore, shoved it down my pants. Yeah. And and then like years later, I was into like a video store, and it was one of these sort of like videos that had just like a small segment of some LaVey stuff, and I was just like watching that. I just rented it just to watch that, right? And then like 15 years later, Stanton's given me a break working with Liberated X and Baphomet X and Sharon, and now I'm working with all this archival footage. That like years and years before I was like so, desperate to kind of like just get a glimpse, and now I'm like working with the actual footage. It was just surreal, and with him playing the organs and doing rituals, the invocation of sovereignty, just all working with all that archival footage was just amazing. And there were some moments, like I might have been really high or something. I'm not sure. Smoking a lot of pot, but there were moments where it was just like as if there was a direct line of communication happening through editing this old footage and making new content from it. And I don't know, that for me it was special because it just seemed like such a rare occasion to be able to, like Stanton really gave me a break. Is like the first person who really I guess whatever, like gave me a break. And I started editing footage, from the archive, and he sent me around to contact like what was it, the Johnny Carson show, and he was like, see if you can find this episode,
Jesus
right?
fucking Christ! How many years? That's 20 years ago.
Well, the archive is still around, so he was trying to see like, can you get this episode? And it
Oh,
was so weird that they're like, no, it burnt up in a fire. We don't have it. And I'm like, wow, that's weird, right? And the same thing with Joe Rogan. I went to go get the episode that was like where they were talking about Stanton, and it was like episode 666, and it just like disappeared off the internet.
well, it doesn't just
And
disappear. These fucking people are. I mean, that happens. Oh my goodness! I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's
no,
just
I
letting
mean,
me.
it was kind of nuts because it was there. I had seen the episode. Duncan Trussell was on there, uh, and like gone. And then it only existed as like audio, and now even the audio's fucking gone.
It's
So it's like they're
upsetting.
trying to erase the past or something.
They definitely try to erase any kind of satanic history that is ground shaking. That is without a doubt serious stuff, and I see it. I see it happen to a lot of the LaVey old guard stuff. From I hate everyone in that crew, but from Boyd to Peter Gilmore, all their stuff. It's hard. It's hard to keep that stuff around because anyone with power tries to destroy it, and it's incredible to watch. It's incredible to watch, and to live it. I mean, what the fuck am I talking about? I've been run out of town, and my shit's been destroyed many times. It's just incredible to. I don't get it, but whatever. I get it, but I don't. And I guess if they could just put a face to who's doing that shit, then I could go get them. But I don't. It's unknown, and it becomes like paranoid talk. But if I knew who was fucking with my stuff, I'd go get them. I'm pissed off enough about it at this point. Had enough hits. Anyway, they won't show
So
their
strange.
face. What?
I said so strange.
That's a great story, Goth. That's a really great. That's a great part. Being a part of that history, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean, there were some sort of magical moments, that I mean, I didn't start really editing or getting into like film production or anything until like 2013, when I made my first sort of low micro budget, feature film.
How old are you,
42.
youngster?
Um, so I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm like super skilled, and when Stanton gave me this break, and it was like, it's funny, I was describing this to my family. I was saying, like when I started working for Stanton and Sharon for Liberated X and Baphomet X, it felt like boot camp for video editing. It was like Stanton would be like breathing down my neck, and he'd be giving me these time codes and like all this stuff, and I'd be having like fucking nightmares and shit. It was fucking crazy, right? And that was like boot camp, and it really like just whipped me into like a certain degree, right? But now working with you, it feels like deployment. That's how it felt to me. It's like boots on the ground, headed into battle. And
Well, I definitely I treat the situation just like that. Move forward. That's right. I like hearing that. But we work well together. We're doing okay.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, like skill levels and everything. I mean, that's another magical thing. That's just sort of like it's hard to explain, but sometimes things just fall into place in ways that are just astonishing. Subliminal, like
truth. I know Sharon has a great love for you and like considers you part of the Baphomet X crew like that. and she was like, made sure to point that out to me so I wasn't in any way disrespectful, even though I'm not. I'm not disrespectful, but my friends can worry about my temperament.
Oh, I like your temper, actually.
Have I been hostile?
No, no. I mean, like the schedule. You know what I mean? Like the whole crunch of this entire
Oh yeah.
project has been. Like there's been times where like I was messaging you at like 3, 4, 5 a.m. in the morning. Neither of us sleeping, and just I mean, I'm just like going, edit, re-edit. Here's a new edit.
I
Driving you nuts.
No, you didn't. I wish people wouldn't say that. I wouldn't let you drive me nuts. I set my notifications for certain people that'll ding for me, and I'm real strict about that. And I mostly don't. So if like Lucy, Sharon, you, 24 hours, I'm like working for sure, dude. I want to get it. I want to take advantage of this. Hey, let's get going on that video. So,
It's so exciting now to be like right at this is the last broadcast until the event.
it is exciting. I'm glad you're excited with us. I'm very excited too. I can't wait for this whole thing. I can't wait for it to be over. And that's not to say, but no, that's not to say it in a bad way. I want to know what it is. And I don't know what it is. These plans are bullshit. Plans are like Way of the Gun. They have this, plans are a list of things. I forget the fucking, shit. Plans are, it doesn't matter though what we talk about. It matters what it is, what happens, and how it unfolds. And that's the magic of it all. So I mean, we can have a vision of what it'll look like in our heads, but until May 1st, I won't know. And I'm excited to see it is what I'm saying. It's not like I can't wait till it's over, but I can't wait to go, wow, that was an experience. This is what the experience was actually versus what I thought it would be. Because it's chaos. It becomes
I foresee an amazing event. I foresee a great success and a wild time.
my guy. I'm too old for this shit. I'm irritated about every motherfucker involved. So I'm irritated by every fucking thing. So it's like I hope it's a fun time. I'm like I'll kick fucking sand, kick rocks down the street. Get the fuck out of there. Go have a burrito.
Well, you've worked really hard.
I'm gonna have fun no matter what. If it's not at that event, I'll have some. But it will be. I'll have fun. I can have fun in a paper bag. But all I'm saying is I can't wait to see how it turns out. I'm excited, and it's just total chaos. And it's like working with Sharon is magical in a chaos magic kind of way, because it's like we're still working on this ritual, and I get anxiety. What the fuck is going on? Well, I'm thinking about this. I'm changing the color. So, but I do the same thing. It's no different. It's just it's the way it is when you work with the LaVeys. With all of them, I remember they don't have a clock. They don't recognize what day it is a lot of times. I don't know about Sharon's pretty good with things, but like Anton or Carla, stuff like that, they would be like, no time, no space, just what now is. Boom. And it feels like that a lot with Sharon, though. It does. She's like, I'm going to lay down for a nap. And I'm like, what the fuck time is it? Is it nap time? But it doesn't matter. It's just nap time. It is nap time. So, and I love working with Lucy, too. Lucy's been a great time. I don't know how this is just shaped up real cool. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Because, I want to reserve any good words or bad words for afterwards.
Lucy, do you remember last year with our ritual, we were still preparing it like up until like 5 minutes before we had to go out.
This is what I'm talking about, people.
Yeah.
Right there.
We were like getting, I was like getting thread to sew the cape, and like, we're like, which way should we point the sword? I'm like, we'll do it this way. I'm researching. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure, Sharon, this is how it goes.
We didn't even
She's like,
know
make
what.
sure, look it up.
Yeah,
It was
but
good though. It came out good.
it turned
We
out
executed good.
it turned out so great. and I got the footage. No one else was filming, and that was surprising to me because I consider like when these events happen, there'll be a bunch of footage of it online, and people will be shooting this, no big deal. So I'm trying to sit back and relax, have a good time. I look around as Sharon and the crew come out of the back room, and I'm like, no one's fucking filming this. I got to do all the work, huh? I got to fucking film. So I got the footage though. I'm the only one that got footage. But it was really great. It was really magical. That it was no joke. And I think that's the biggest part of this, like Witches Sabbath, is the rituals that are performed there. Sharon talks about it all being one big ritual, and I agree with her. But I don't think you get to see like satanic rituals by from the real deal, historic people. Like you're going to see at the Witches Sabbath. Like, we put a lot into it. Even though she prepared it 5 minutes before the event, she worked on it for 5 weeks up to that event. Every fucking day I hear about the ritual. And it's the same like I made robes and this cloak. It took me weeks to make those. It took me. You saw them, Oz. You're one of the only people who saw those. What do you think of those?
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
the post office is holding them hostage. They're not in California. They're supposed to be there today, and they're still in Chicago.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's like the
I
package
know
that
for
you
a
sent me.
second I was looking at the transit thing, the report, and it said Chicago. I was like, well, maybe there's a glitch on their report because it said it was supposed to be delivered today, and then you found out there it was accurate.
Same with Goth here. I sent him a box, and it's supposed to be 2 to 5 days. It took extra long, and it went the long way. It's the
It
feds.
went
Why?
it crisscrossed all over the country.
It did. It did. I get
That is
special
so
treatment when. No,
strange.
it's not really strange in my life. It's actually the norm in my life. The helicopters above. That's why we're not giving out the address until right before the event. Everyone's like, "Why not?" Because you're working with me. I have these special things that happen, like 2 helicopters. They weren't just helicopters. In Chicago, that takes a lot to pull helicopters to an event. Like Chicago people get motherfucking murdered. This isn't Iowa. I mean, there'd be a
That's a
shootout
lot
with.
of money for the city to send out helicopters.
Imagine that. There's 18 cop cars. And then the one person's there. He's there taking notes. Got a person filming, and then you look on his thing: terrorism task force, domestic terrorism task force. So it's like I don't even know how that works out when there's just a bunch of people playing grab ass, taking mushrooms, and having a good time. But this is exactly how the Johnny Carson footage got burned. It's like a war for independence, a war for self-realization. In America, there's only 8% of people here die realizing themselves. In other countries and other cultures, it could be in native cultures, and I know they're not a monolith, but often 80% of their culture will realize themselves before death. In America, 8% realize themselves before they die. So that's the kind of culture we deal with here, and that's the kind of pushback that we get for silly things like having fun. But it just is surreal to me, and it's surreal to speak it. It feels dangerous to just say that stuff, but it's the truth, or paranoid, whatever you want to take it. But it's true. I lived it.
Yeah.
You saw your box go fucking zigzag across the country, Goth.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what they were doing is they were searching. They probably who fuck knows probably opened it up, looked for hair and fiber.
He did
You
this
know,
Oh my
unboxing
gosh.
video, and I had some hair stuck in the tape. He's like, hair and fiber, hair and fiber. I wrote that into the ritual, actually. In the ritual, you hear,
Oh my
there's,
goodness.
I pre-record
And
my
your
ritual. I pre-record
address?
my ritual. I do like the trap guys. I took a tip from the young kids, and they pre-record things, and they just hold a microphone and sing into it. They just go, hair and fiber, hair and fiber. So I'm going to do that. That's why I pre-record my shit. It works out well. But I got hair and fiber in the ritual because of God. It was so funny. Hair and fiber.
That's so funny.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. All right. So, Shane, do you want to do the honors of saying, well, it's May 31st, right? May 31st, April 1st
Yeah. April
in Los
1st is
Angeles.
past. May 31st is when I'll be sleeping for a
Okay.
week or two. I'll be smoking weed after the event, and finally, because I haven't smoked weed in 90 days. Because I don't before a ritual and shit like that. I don't eat sugar, salt, fucking smoke weed, drink nothing. I got to keep my shit together in case I got to do any taekwondo. But it's April 30th and May 1st. And May 1st, we go into the morning, and then we're going to do a book signing at the Crooked Path in Burbank, California, from 4:30 to 6:30 California time. I believe I'm right, and Sharon, I know, will correct me if I'm wrong. And April 30th is the event, and it's going to be all night into the morning. I know this is what's going to happen, and I don't know. I'm pretty excited about the event because it's so crazy, and all the bands. No bands that we're not. The bands are only going to play like a song or two in between DJs. They're not going to play full sets because that could be really irritating.
So who are some of the bands we're having? I know we're having the God Bombs. We're having
Pagan Ritual,
DJ Witch House, Pagan Ritual,
uh,
NMX.
Mortis, the Devil's Rejects, or something like that. Maybe I'm
Mhm.
getting their name wrong, but you can go to the Instagram page and find out. Or most all of our places, Baphomet X has a lot of this information. But the Instagram page is Witches Sabbath Gathering on Instagram, and there's a video for each. Hey, Goth could tell us what bands I'm going to bet you are playing because Goth did all these fucking videos and spent. I know what it takes to edit. So for every minute videos, Goth has spent 3 hours with this band. So Goth, what bands do you remember are playing?
Let's see. Was it NMX?
There you go. There's one I forgot.
Yeah. You got
Very dark ambient fucking satanic music. Good stuff.
Vomit.
Vomit. Vomit from Chicago. He played the first Witches Sabbath. He might be calling in tonight. You never know.
Witch House.
With DJ Witch House, yes.
Let's see. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. What is the one?
Let's give it a try.
I won't even do it because I'll
What's the
fuck it
letter?
up.
What's the first letter?
It's the one with the symbol in the front. It
Just a
was
symbol. There's a. I get what you're saying. I know just what you're saying. I wouldn't pronounce it either. They use symbols like Prince when he was a
yeah,
symbol.
and then let's see what else you got there. You got Pagan Ritual. You got man, my brain is like
It's that
with
headdress. All the dead things and all the fucking X's are coming through you. They're getting you.
let's see what else you got there. You got what knives inside her,
My
With
favorite.
that one.
and then you got let's see. Is it? It's. I know you know what it is here, right? Perry, Carrie.
Oh, KV Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been trying to figure out how to say that one too.
It's so past my bedtime here on the East
Oh
Coast, you
yeah,
know.
blame it on that. Fucking, I'm old. I'm doing just as good as you. I feel good about myself actually after that. Okay, let me look at who's this guy.
Yeah. There you go.
A2HD,
Right.
the symbols,
The Witches Sabbath?
God bombs, Sharon LaVey, me, devil jerking off. Yeah, Cloven Huff.
Jane, can you play
What?
can you play some of the videos?
I have at the beginning of the show.
Oh,
You want me to play them now?
well, I mean, is there any that you didn't play for our audience?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
If I did, if you want to remind me of something I missed, I'm it's quite possible, but I don't think so. Goth got all these nice 16:9 videos to fit the screen, and anything that he had given me, I used. There's one I didn't. It was the one we used last week, and it didn't load for whatever reason, which I'm pissed off. It was the 6-minute commercial. Yeah.
Oh, that one was good.
Did you see the montage? I'll play it when we're done. I'll play these videos again. The montage that Goth just got. Let me tell you, the one that we premiere tomorrow, the black and white one, is is the greatest. I really love it. That's like when he threw.
Every time you're like, there's another video is better. I'm like, okay, and then I watch it. I'm like, oh my god,
So
it
what
is
about
good. They
Miss
always get
Witches?
better.
Yeah, right. What about Miss Witches Sabbath? I just thought about the Lucy Vaughn video with
Oh,
Miss Witches Sabbath. So what about that? Is that happening? Or what's going on? Sharon, Lucy, let's hear it.
Well, we have a
okay,
few
okay.
contestants.
Wait,
Um,
Sharon's
there,
saying something. Lucy, hold on. Go ahead, Sharon. What were we gonna say?
there are contestants confirmed. So how it's going to work is each contestant will have up to 6 minutes to enchant the judges. So they can choose either, say, like a dance routine, a poetry, whatever, a special talent, and they have up to 6 minutes, and then they will get scored based on the judges and the audience reaction. And so one special witch will be crowned Miss Witches Sabbath, and they will get that crown. Yes, the same one Lucy got last year.
Excellent. And so you have contestants, you say, huh?
Yeah, and it's
Nice.
pretty simple. You can, it's open to whatever you want to do. If you want to cast a spell, if you want to cast a spell on the judges, if you want to recite something from the Necronomicon, or I think that's Winter is going to recite something from some demonology or some of the stuff she knows about.
I love
Winter's
it.
one Winter signed up as a contestant, so that's awesome.
Love it. Well, there you
That's
go.
awesome.
We have
Cool.
contestants, but we can never have too many contestants for that. So if you're listening and thinking about it, you should just contact info@baphometx.com and sign up for that. There's
And
And
then
thousands of dollars in prizes.
contact Lucy, Shane, or myself, and we will get you signed up to be a contestant.
Don't contact me.
you can contact me.
Yeah, contact Lucy. I'm fed up with contacts right now. I got enough contacts, happening. I'm fed up with everything. So just give me a break already.
It's at that point now, huh?
Yeah, it is. It
It's like
is.
let's get to the main event.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh man, I'm fucking starving. Okay, I would like to go get a cookie or a piece of cake after. I don't eat any sugar, like I said, for 90 days. I'm not fucking. I want to get some. I want to smoke some
Why
weed
are you doing that, Shane? Why are you doing that to yourself? I just ate like a bunch of like cakes for lunch.
because I grew up on Bruce Lee. I don't know what to say. Rocky Balboa. You got to. I'm pounding the beef.
You're
I just.
torturing yourself for no reason. Are you like, you know how like priests would like hit themselves with whips? Is that what you're doing?
Like a
No, 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 no,
fast,
no, no. I,
like
I
the
have
fast.
pleasures of my flesh. I mean, you know, I'm
I
not.
think it helps like concentrate the energy, huh? It helps
That's about
concentrate
it.
it.
I have to. I have to think. I have to concentrate. I have to focus. Magic is
Yeah.
about focus. Making things manifest is about focus. And I get a deep focus going on. I really want things to turn out. So if things don't turn out at that event the way I want something else in LA to turn out. So I'm trying to get meetings with people that have money. I'm trying to make something happen for myself and for us that is bigger than me. And that takes focus and it takes deep focus. And so if I get sugar, I get lethargic. I can't, it breaks the focus. And so that's how I do things. That's how, that's what I've done my whole life. And it's how I've been able to go, boom, oh, I just published this book. And people are like, how does he do all that stuff? Well, after I publish the book, I take a month off and get high, fucking totally get high, eat things, I go out of my mind, you know, I'll do all the drugs, I'll do all the fucking everything. But I wait. I just wait and I can savor it that way. It's just like maybe I think of it like tigers or some shit like that. They don't eat every fucking day. They prowl, they hunt, and then they pounce. And so on April 30th, I pounce. And then I'm going to go to sleep in the cave, smoke a weed, you know, smoking, eating, my tongue will be busy.
Maybe you'll get a witch to bring back to Chicago with you.
Maybe I'll bring a witch to LA with me. I keep thinking I got my ex-girlfriend bothering me all the time. So it's like, I think I should bring her but I'm not. I can't. I gotta stay away from problems. She'll murder me.
All right. So do you want to go over your guys' books? I know you have a book coming out. Sharon has a book coming
That's
out.
right. Sharon's very excited about her book, and she should be. She worked very hard to get this stuff done. Overcame a lot of odds and a lot of emotion. So talk about focus. That took a lot to get that done. I'm very proud of you, and I know you're proud of yourself. Let's hear about it, Sharon.
Well, one book is in print and it's on Amazon. It's on Baphomet X. The one that is in solid form right now is Anton LaVey Illuminated. So that book is filled with all of Anton's drawings.
That's substantial.
The ones that Diane collected. Anton would sit at the table, the kitchen table, and just doodle. And she would put out paper, pens, pencils for him. And he would doodle, and he would just walk away and leave him there, or he'd throw him in the wastebasket. And Diane would take him out of the wastebasket and tuck him away and put him in a little pile somewhere. And then eventually she was saving them for Stanton. And I'm glad she did, because he wasn't in the inheritance. He wasn't considered a son or a daughter. So his inheritance was the drawing. And so now it's like we worked. So he worked his whole life basically promoting and keeping his grandfather's name alive and the family name alive. And now we finally have something in print where that now our sons, my sons, and we have something. So it's really, I dedicated the book to our sons. And so I am really proud of it. You're right. I am proud of it. So I'm glad to finally have something in print. So Anton LaVey Illuminated, it's on serialpleasures.com. It's also on Amazon and Baphomet X, and everything could be found in my link tree. Anton LaVey's Sex God, which is filled with all of those old photos, all those old like men's magazine spreads. That one is almost complete, and I think within a month, or who knows when it's going to be finally in physical form, but that one is almost complete, but it is up for pre-sale.
Very good. I'm very happy that history's surviving. It's good to have it in book form. Books are important because of how much the history gets burned away. So it's very cool. And I've seen those drawings. They're great. A lot. I've seen a little some of them, and they're great insight into things. So.
Yeah, and some of the drawings I actually acquired after, and I added to the collection. The drawing that's on the cover, the Baphomet, I actually found someone that was selling a book that was signed to Sammy Davis Jr. to Sammy from Anton. And so I reached out to that person and asked about the book and if they had anything else. And they happened to have drawings and a bunch of books that belonged to Anton. So I bought everything from him. So I feel really like I got to contribute to the collection. I don't sell any of the, I'm keeping those all as family heirlooms. I'm not gonna sell them. Some of them were sold to a few collectors that I have the option to buy back if I can't afford them. But yeah, like I did add to the collection, and one of the best drawings that I consider the best drawings is now on the cover of Anton LaVey Illuminated.
Nice. It's very cool. Well, thank you, Sharon. That's very good work. I mean, great work. Not good work. Great work. Great work.
I'm excited to see those books.
Oh, I haven't had one in my hands yet. I sent them all to the Crooked Path. So everyone, please go to that free event. We're going to do a Q&A, even though I'm not good at public speaking, but I'm trying my best. We're doing a Q&A and book signing, and those are waiting for us at the Crooked Path.
We're going to have those posters too. Lucy, would you show those posters one more time? I hate to bother you like that. This is something you can get through the mail. We'll sign that poster is going to be signed and stuff, and you can buy those right now through BAFMAX for $20. It's very good. Thank you, Lucy. Hold on.
And I'm gonna say goodbye for the night.
Okay. Goodbye.
All right. Bye,
Talk to
everyone.
you
Bye,
later, Sharon.
Sharon. Love you. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye bye. Motherfucker, I'm getting you back on, Lucy. Give me a second. What the
I'm right
fuck?
here.
Boom. All right. There you go. Goth is there. And then you got my book.
Tell us about your book.
Well, I tell you about the founding of the Satanic Temple. Their secrets revealed. But it's like that name does not do it justice, because doing the book, I thought it would only be about that beef I had with them, with Doogie. But it turns out it's like a lot. It's got Stanton's last interview, Carla's last interview. She's alive, but she says she's not doing another one after that. Who knows if that'll happen? And Anton's full last interview, stuff Anton wrote for me, stuff Peter Gilmore wrote for me, stuff Doug from the Satanic Temple wrote for me, and interview Doug, Doogie, Lucine Greaves did with me before we had our lovers quarrel and broke up. So there's a lot of stuff in there that is of satanic history. It's not just about that fake, that goofy group, that clown group. Big clown car I helped build called the Satanic Temple, and we stuff a lot of clowns in there, and they pile out at some circuses here and there. So, it's a lot more than about them. The book is full of satanic history. I'm very proud of it, and I didn't, I started to do it as like a beef, just to get revenge, because you have to have revenge when you need it. And Claudia, the young person that was on at the beginning of the show, helped me with it. And Claudia was getting a hold of me when they were 15 years old, but I didn't know this at the time. They were just a smart person texting me on Instagram asking satanic questions. So once in a while, they were so smart, I was like, I'd answer that. And then I find out when we start working that they're 16. We start working, and then these people from some podcast like, how are you talking to these 16-year-olds? I go, I felt like I was guilty of something that right away, but I was like, I'm just talking to them about shit they could get in the library, so I'm not really going to have a hard time with it. And then Claudia started helping me build the book, because Claudia's also taken the title of my official historian, and Claudia knows everything about me more than I know about me, about my work, stuff like that. So that's very good. But it worked out to be it's a cool book. I suggest people buy it. That's what I suggest. Not just to buy it, it's a good book. You'll be in on the satanic history. Look at this fucking guys. I love the Rasputin
What?
dance. That's oh my goodness. There's
What
another
happened?
book, Devil's Avenger.
I was just gonna ask you about that one.
Oh really? What are you gonna ask?
Yeah. I was just gonna ask you to talk about it.
Yes. Okay. I'm looking. I got to get this link for someone. This is what happens. The Devil's Avenger is a biography that Burton Wolfe put out a long time ago, and it's been out of print. And the only way to get a hold of it is like you pay $300 for it. And so I started working with this young man from Reno Satanic, and he was like wanting to. That's why we're going to do that's what I started working with him on the Witches Sabbath being in Reno, but we're going to do it real big there at a big venue. And so we started talking. He's like, I want to be a publisher. He's building a satanic library, and he wanted to learn how to publish. So I thought I would teach him, because I published forever. Here he is. I'm going to let him join. I've published forever, and so I started to teach him how to publish doing this book. And it was just something I was just sort of wanting to help, like teach him how to publish. But it turned out to be really cool. The book is substantial, and I know Anton didn't like it. I know Blanche and the crew don't like the book. But again, it's important to save this history wherever you can. And so, put information out there so people can make informed decisions. And so we republished the book. And it's the first time it's ever been in hardcover. So it's a real nice book. And it's, we're going to take this edition off sale on April 30th, so you only have a limited time to get it. So you ever hear of the Franklin Mint or anything like these old school hustles? They're like We're going to put this plate into production for 30 days, and after that, it's out of the. It's no longer in production, making it an immediate collectible. That's what we're doing. So
I'm gonna get my hands on one of those.
it's like an investment. You know, you buy it and it'll be
Yeah.
worth 3 times the amount in about a year or two.
Yeah, no, I look at like some of the cult books like that I've bought in over time, and like I'll go back like few years later and like look at them, and like they'll be like prices skyrocket
Right,
because they're
right.
so rare.
That's what this
Or
Burton
like you
Wolf
said,
book.
they disappear. They start disappearing.
Right, and so this Burton Wolf book has gone for. Like, Jason's on the line right now. He'll be able to tell you the deets on that. But this book here, all of my books that I've ever put out go for hundreds or thousands of dollars online because it comes from an underground publisher. That's me. And, you know, I have a history in certain circles. I have a handful of historic things that I've done. And so that raises values. And so my stuff, I wish I could get that money for it. You know, when you put out a book for $10 and it's selling for 1,000, it's sort of like you talk about resentment or whatever issues. I'm like, how do I get that money for that? But I don't get it. But it's still cool to see your work selling for a lot of money and survive decades. You know, and you know if people are paying $1,000 for it, it's going to survive after your death. So that's sort of cool to me, you know.
You don't save a few copies of your books?
Well, yes, but most like you know, you got to remember, I've been run out of towns, like literally run out of towns in the middle of the night. So you lose a lot of stuff when that happens. You lose a lot of stuff, and so I'd rather not have anything. And right now, I do have fuck. I have a divorce. I'm still 5 years. This fucking asshole's holding on to shit. Motherfuck her. Anyway, who knows what I have anymore? Um,
Yeah.
but even if I had it, I can't get that money for it usually. You know, it's like other people. The collectors work with collectors. It's like a money goes back to money. Rich people deal with rich people. They wait. They
Mhm.
take advantage of. They take advantage like, oh, wait till this guy dies, then you go in and buy his estate and you sell it for, you know, you buy it for pennies and you sell it for dollars. And so that's
Mhm.
how that stuff works.
Yeah.
A lot of collectibles will be held by banks, stuff like that. So it's just like it's like that. Oh well. Um, I'm happy. What gives me peace in my life is to know I've created things that'll last past my death, and not a lot of artists get that lucky, you know. So that's that's pretty cool. So I just
It
have
makes
to,
you immortal.
yeah, I have to find my wealth where I can, you
Yeah.
know.
And
So
then I believe we have a raffle too, right?
no, we're not doing a raffle.
Not tonight?
We're not
Okay,
ever
then
doing a
that's
raffle again with me. I don't like raffles.
that's Sharon's thing, huh?
It's not happening. We're selling those posters for $20. If someone wants to buy a poster, that's a good raffle for them. They pretend it's a raffle ticket, buy posters, could get signed and sent to you, and it'll be worth money in the future. So there's you're already going to get a prize. See, you don't have to buy a raffle ticket for 20 and get nothing. You're going to get a poster. Pretend it's a raffle ticket. There you go.
Do we have any live callers tonight, or any of the
Well, we have
bands or
Jason.
anything?
Jason just Goth. Butt in any time, Goth.
Well, you know, I have a collection of books that's going to be coming out next month, but they're not. It's not literary. They're art books. So
Nice.
all imagery, you know, and a lot of the imagery is AI generated, and it's there's a collection that's inspired by hell, Satanism, witchcraft, demonology. There's a whole sort of Dante's Inferno kind of deal. But through the process, I know you're aware that I had been working with some technology avatar to bring back a likeness of Stanton LaVey.
I love that you work with AI. That was one of the best things starting to work with you. That I felt like I trusted you because you're a modern artist. You're working with AI as a tool, and every artist I've known is like they hate it. It's like the Antichrist to them. I'm like, this is fucking great. So anyway, go ahead and tell the story about how you're bringing Stanton back to life for video and AI with AI.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why people are afraid of it. I mean, I guess people have their reasons, but you know, to me,
I'll be
it's
right back.
like it's like artificial intelligence. If you're afraid of it, that's the stupidest thing that you can. You're afraid of, intelligence. But anyways, yeah. After after Stanton passed away, um, I had been playing with the idea, of bringing back Anton to begin with, and after Stanton passed, I said, "Well, let's bring them both back." And so I developed an avatar of Stanton and started making a voice print of him through his recordings and everything. And the whole idea of bringing back the dead through AI just resonates with me.
My brother, it's so cool to hear him in one of our Witches Sabbath videos, the one I didn't get to play tonight that I'll play when we leave. You hear Stanton's voice at the end, and I know it's AI, but it's like, wow, it's spooky. It's cool spooky. It's like, wow, that is fucking great. I'm going to read, hey, see this? I used AI like last year, a long time before anyone was using it, so I think I'm probably the first one to do this. But I said, Anton LaVey, founder of modern Satanism, speaks from beyond the grave with the help of an AI bot, as Dr. LaVey predicted and would have loved. And my AI prompt, combine all versions of the book blurb on exposing of the Satanic Temple into one blurb. Imagine it written as if Anton LaVey was speaking it. And then it goes on to, and I guess I could. Sex, lies, and useful-ities, the founding of the Satanic Temple, their secret beginnings exposed, is a bold and insightful I can't do it. As told by Shane Bugbee, the creative force behind the Satanic Temple and personal friend of mine, Anton LaVey. The last person to be ordained by me as a high-ranking priest, and with authority to speak for my philosophy. Shane provides an unrivaled, I got to tell you, I like this, what he's saying. Shane provides an unrivaled glimpse into the inner workings of the Satanic Temple. This book, my friends, is a must-read for those seeking to grasp the full extent of the power and influence of modern Satanism. As the creator of this philosophy and mentor to the author, Shane Bugbee, I can assure you that this book offers a unique and unparalleled look into the teachings that I imparted to my followers. Whether you are a seasoned devotee or simply seeking true occult knowledge, this book will provide you with the insight necessary to start your journey in the understanding of the intricacies of a philosophy I created, as well as the truth behind the origins of a group that is antithetical to Satanism, the Satanic Temple. So I implore you, read on and discover the truth about this often misunderstood religion. Anton LaVey, bot helped to imagine. I did that also with the description for this this podcast, and I just did it and went to sleep, and then I read it, and it's like, it was really bad though, because it's like, you peons, you nothing people that are feeble weaklings that are watching this, you should be begging, to watch this podcast. I'm like, oh my goodness, we're talking to people we're trying to sell tickets to, and it's like, I wish I would have read the whole thing. I just skimmed over it real quick, and I was like, yeah, it looks good. I got to go to sleep. Anyway, there you go, Goth. I just wanted to let you know I use AI too. And there you go.
I love AI.
And
Like,
and
it
and I
helps
would
me
say,
when you have a busy schedule and you need like
yeah,
help to like get something together, or you try to do 10 different things in life at one time. Like, it helps that.
absolutely. If you go to my YouTube channel and look for the Witches Sabbath playlist, you'll see a bunch of videos. Most of the videos Goth did, and there's a one that starts off with a red screen, and in that screen you'll hear Stanton's voice at the end, and it's really something else. Something else. It because it's Stanton's voice. It's his real voice. It's not his showman voice. It's his voice. When you sit down with Stanton, when you would sit down with Stanton, that's the voice you would hear eventually. There was the face or the voice, the showman, and then there was the inside voice or his real voice, and that's what you hear on those recordings. That's what was so spooky to me, because not many people are going to hear that, I don't think, or understand that. Because you worked with him, but he had a real he was everything. He had a lot of things going on, but he had a soft tone when he was at peace. And there you hear
He
that
was very
peace.
childlike. Like he spoke very soft and childlike.
There you know him. Okay, yeah, you're right. You
Yeah.
know him, Lucy. Right. So right, exactly. And that you hear that peace, a peaceful Stanton. And so that's really cool. That's all I'm saying. You did a great work there, Goth. So, and
I'm
you could
excited to see that at
I
some
can tell there's a
possibility.
lot of love put into that, Goth, and I really appreciate that. Let you know, so I get that. And me and Stanton had a lot. Man, I fucking look back on some of our emails. I was laughing with Sharon about this the other night. Like she's like, I found some shit that Stanton wrote about you, dude. It's fire. It's like fucking holy shit. And we'd pull each other apart. We'd go at each other and talk about murdering each other, sending people to our houses and killing each other. So we went to war a handful of times.
Even on your guys' interviews between each other, like you can like see the friction and hear it, and you guys be talking like kind of going
Really,
at battle a little bit in your interviews. Yeah.
it's hard for me too because I fall in love with that guy and then he fucking goes and croaks. It's not the best, you know, to take an enemy and then have it be a good friend, you know, you know, it's definitely got me because he let me see. I got to see a lot of sides of him, and it upsets me when people talk shit about him online. And it upsets me when the Church of Satan people talk shit about him online, even though it was okay to use him as a child to take photos of him and put him on the back of a fucking book. But then they shit on him. So I was like, and that I don't know. I have a whole story about that I can go on and on about. I've said it many times. But the first time when he did a 666 event in L.A., the word got out, don't talk to this guy. Don't talk to him. I'm like, why? And the minute this was Peter, the new guard took over, and then they start telling you what to do, and you never heard that from Anton. You never heard that shit. They would challenge you as to why you were doing something and make you think about it, but it wouldn't be like, don't do something. So it's like, why would we not do this? Why aren't we talking to this guy? Why aren't we trying to take care of this guy? And so that's when everything broke apart. It was like a handful of the old guard went and was like, fuck that shit. There's no reason to treat this person poorly. And anyway, so yeah. Anyway, Witches Sabbath tickets on sale.
Yeah.
So to get back to Witches Sabbath, okay, I have a few questions so we can close this off. So how does the performances taking place at Witches Sabbath 3 differ from ordinary concerts or ordinary festivals?
Well, I think, like Sharon said, it's one big ritual, and the people that get involved in this, like Goth, and like Jason here, that's on the horn here on the screen, they're into this. They're into the idea of what it is we have been attracted to, whatever it is, however they take it or interpret it throughout moments in their life. We're all attracted to this, and so it's like Knives Inside Her. That DJ came to us and was like, "Can I play this?" And a lot of people come and say, "Can I play?" And they're attracted to it versus us going to find them or asking them. And so it's like a family of snakes. They get together and they're not biting each other for one night. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's something like that. We get together and curl up and have a warm time. It's something like that. When the first one was really neat, was really magical. Fuck, I wanted to live in that moment the rest of my fucking life. My God, it was fucking so great. And I've put on concerts. I've put on concerts that had thousands of people. I've done this for decades. And there was something about doing the Witches Sabbath and saying non-denominational, because everyone in Chicago knows I'm a Satanist. So it's like, no, you're welcome. All witches are welcome. And it was just so fucking groovy, let's say, really cool, really, really cool to just see the unifying factor there's an idea of fun, that we're all having fun, but you can see that at a football game. The unifying factor I see is when I talked to you earlier about people that realize themselves. We are the 8% of America that's trying to realize themselves. And so we get together and people are wearing wigs or they're doing shit and they're trying to show themselves, they're showing their feathers, they're puffing their chest out, whatever it is, like animals do. but we're realizing ourselves, either or we have realized ourselves, but they're, even the younger people, they're trying to realize themselves, and you can see that with all the witches of the world. It's like you're attracted to Satan, the Satanism, the words witch, witchcraft, warlock. I think you're attracted to that because you're wanting to try to realize something. It's like an art movement. That's how I see this stuff a lot of times. And some people are attracted to it for survival reasons and other things, but what I saw at these parties aren't the posers, aren't it's people that are going out and celebrating on the night of the witches. They're in it to win it, and they're realize, like, either realize themselves or they're realizing themselves, and it's so that's really beautiful, and everyone's sort of encouraging of that, even if they don't agree with it. You know, they're encouraging of human beings realizing that animal that's inside them. And so that's what makes it really special beyond everything else. And I think that's what makes it scary and brings helicopters and other things, is that we're realizing the animal inside ourselves. And if everyone did that, there'd be a lot less control mechanisms in this society that worked, because because there's a there's a great power to a group of animals that get together. And I don't believe in unity, but in moments. But I can't see unity happening unless the individual realizes themselves. Only realized people can unify, and they unify with themselves first, and then they can with others. And that's why Anton and this stuff is like a revolutionary concept, whether you know it or not. You know, that's why they burn the witches, as
I
they
think
realize
I,
themselves.
I've noticed that like Satanists, we usually have a lot more self accountability for ourselves, and we do a lot more like deep
Um,
diving into ourselves and creativity.
yeah. There's some their form of responsibility. There's also creative ways of passing the buck, blaming others.
Yeah, I feel like what differs our festival is like the celebration it's our, like our sacred holiday, for which is celebrating our freedom and liberation and celebrating our magic individually and coming together in fellowship of witchy love. You know, like brotherly love, but witchy love.
I love that. Well, yeah, you're the video you did in L.A. where you're talking, squeeze, holding the guy and talking about love made me cringe. I was like, "What the fuck is this? I'm fucking guy killing me." But I loved it because it's you, Lucy, and you are that. You're full of love and cool. You're cool. You're great. You definitely bring a calm to my storm. Even though I think you're fucking with me sometimes, talking about my fucking turtleneck. Anyway, what is that noise? Is someone ripping gas? Or is that you, Jason, in your leather?
Yeah, it's me in my nice leather jacket.
Yeah, it sounds like
It's
you're
all
fucking ripping ass, dude. So, Jason, you got any answer? You got an answer for Lucy? These questions she just asked. You got any answers?
I can't see the chat through this link,
Well, she
so
said it through her voice.
do you okay, so how does Witches Sabbath differ from other concerts? How do you think it
well,
differs?
well, there's a difference in going to concerts just to be part of a band or be part of a groupies that enjoy this. You're going to the Witches Sabbath as an individual and being able to see other people who are also aware of themselves and being able to relax and have fun and to be who they are and their authentic self. And there's not many places in life where you get to see that kind of an opportunity.
Very good. I can't. I'm really the one. I'll tell you what bums me out is Goth isn't going to be there, and I've been saying this for weeks now, working with him. And is that your pronouns, bro? Him?
Yeah.
I don't want to misdo that. I try to ask that of people.
I mean, I might be an it at this point.
I like the they them stuff. It keeps people guessing. I like thinking about it as the Baphomet. You know, they. I like all that stuff. I love all the pronoun stuff. I love it. I love it. Fucks with older people. Anyway, I've been bummed out because Goth's not going to be there, and we've worked so much together now. We've worked a lot of hours on stuff. I'm like, man, I just want dude to be out there. I want dude to
Well,
be.
you know, I mean, I almost feel like I feel part of it. I
You
feel
are.
like part of it because I put so much essence into it,
You are.
you know? So
That's why it's hard not to be there with you and hug you or see you in person and go, "Hey, my guy."
So I mean, it sounds cliche or something, but I definitely feel like I'll be there, in spirit.
Oh yeah, brother, you are definitely there in spirit. You know, if I get a chance, I'll try to live stream something to you or whatever. Yeah,
You
no,
know
I'm gonna
what?
get a chance.
What occurred to me today was all the religions, all the religions, what they have in common. Satan.
Nice. I love that. Yeah, you know, I tell some people like the S word is a dangerous word in the world. Still, people think it's so fun when they're inside the group, but say it at your grocery store. See what happens. You know. So Jason, talk about this book that we put out real quick. You got any? I was at. How much does it go for online normally before we did this?
So the
Devil's
original 1940s or the 1974 paperback edition originally came out for like $1, but now to try to find one, you're looking at $500 to almost $2,000 based on condition.
Nice.
And so to be able to have it in the first time ever in a hardback for its 50th year anniversary and for the Witches Sabbath 3, you wouldn't be able to get that anywhere else for under $500. So that's why we kind of priced it the way that we did. And I'm glad people are enthusiastic about getting them
Yeah, and you can
because
get
you want to
those.
hang on to them.
You can get those at the event. I know Jason's bringing out what we have left. You can get them on Lulu, Baphomet X. Go Baphomet X. Go there and get it. You know, you should spend your money at Baphomet X all the time. All those. I think my book is up on Baphomet X now too. So maybe it is, maybe it's not. But that poster is, and I would suggest. I know it sounds like I'm selling you something, but that poster is like going to be worth a lot of money. I can tell you that. So it's like a tip I'm giving you. You should buy one of those posters for $20 and sell it for $200 in 2 years or a year. I would buy one of these too if I were you.
I want one.
Should buy one. Sharon doesn't have too many of these left.
I know.
And another collectible. This stuff goes for a lot of money. As you know, you
There
bought
is
a
a
book.
collectible that I want to buy, though.
What is it?
Your bucket.
Yeah, I got a bucket. I got a bucket full of my old books. You should. I don't know why you're not. I don't know why you're not paying me $50 a month to get it because it's something. Make a payment plan. It's a
Maybe
solid.
after the Sabbath, we'll start something like that.
Are you fucking kidding me? Inside inside that book, there's like 2 books in there that go for $500 a piece, and I'm not even selling it for that much. I don't think. Like there's collectibles in that bucket, straight up. And then I've got this.
Yeah.
Let me show you something. Keep talking.
Yeah, I'm excited that this book is now back in print.
This is in that bucket. This little box.
Ooh.
They're
What
all
is that?
different with different curses on it, different blessings. There's my name on the box. It's a little box, and inside it has a little thumb drive. Well, it says "Love is the law" on there. But on
That's
that
cool.
thumb drive, there's some shit you can't find. Do you want to talk about a cult?
Well, like you were saying last one of these lives is when I do the Satanic Library, it would definitely all be there in the Shane Bugbee wing.
The Shane Bugbee wing. So there you go, Goth. I got a Shane Bugbee wing. That's all I'm going to say. So hopefully there'll be some video in there. The video me and Goth worked on. You could say Shane helped. I helped very little, but I did help.
All
Didn't I?
right. So
I helped a
next
little bit,
question.
didn't I, Goth?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I mean, there's been times where you just flat out where I was just like almost burnt out from like weeks of no sleep and just like fuck, what am I? And you're just like, man, the devil jerking off, and then what's it called, the kiss of shame, or the devil getting his ass eaten.
You got to get the
I'm
devil
like,
eating his
damn, why
ass.
didn't I think of that?
The devil's choking its chicken.
Lucy's used to this, though. Lucy's used to. I was waking up every morning. The morning wake up call.
his coffee before like he'll do his recording, send his recording. I haven't had my coffee yet, but I gotta send this to you right now.
Yeah, I like working with
Yeah.
Lucy. I like working with all of you. It's been really cool, and it's this is what life's about for me. I love doing this kind of creative stuff, and if I can ever find people to collab with, it's really just everything to me. So this is great. This is just
A
fucking
fun
great.
moment was like going to go pick up the posters in LA and you were just like a little kid. You're like, did you get him yet? Did you get him yet? Send me a picture. Send a picture. Did you get him?
Listen to her. She knew. See, this is why. This is what. This is where we get the evidence. We have the evidence of sadism, of Lucy's sadism, because she knew how excited I was. And let me tell you, Lucy respond. I know the pace. I got Asperger's or some shit. Who knows? I got a different way of thinking. But I count the minutes. I know when you're fucking responding and when you give me the silent treatment. And all of a sudden, Lucy went silent. I'm like, come on, I got to see these posters. Come on, tell me, you get them? Silence. I'm laying on my bed having anxiety attacks. What's going on? 1,000, 2. Still, the timing's off. Lucy's not responding. Did they get in a car wreck? Are you there? She's like, yeah, I'm there. But I asked earlier about the
Keep in
posters.
mind, like
Then silence. I
I'm
would
trying
say,
to
Lucy, are
organize
you
a
alive? Are
spectacle.
you
I'm
okay?
trying to get.
What was that?
I was like, keep in mind. In the meantime, I'm trying to organize a spectacle. Make sure we get everybody there in
Yeah,
LA.
I believe you. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you're
And
having
then
a great time.
Connie's there with me. I was like, you want to listen to messages with me? And they were listening to your messages. She's like, he's so cute. He sounds like a little kid waiting for his like.
I am so cute, ladies. I am so
So
cute.
cute.
Thank you,
So
Lucy.
cute.
Yeah, that was good. That I wish I was there with you. I'm not going to say anything. I got to watch my negatives.
Actually,
Everything.
I was kind of nervous, like going and doing that spectacle for a little bit because I didn't know if we were going to get like bad backlash. But like once we had everybody out there, we had the support going on. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty fun. Nobody like, yeah, it's LA, so it worked out.
Well, you picked a perfect spot where you could do anything on that
Yeah,
corner. That corner, you can fucking do anything, anything, and they're just gonna ignore you.
yeah,
You
it
know,
was fun. I can't wait to do it again next year since like now we kind of got some experience going in there. So it's gonna, I think it'll be more planned out next year. It'll be like a lot of
it's gonna be a
fun.
lot. We're
Go
already
bigger
working
and
on next
better.
year right now. Basically, this is a trial run for next year. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be in Reno next year.
Yep.
Reno or Vegas? Reno?
Reno, Reno.
Reno, the
Yes.
original Sin City.
There you go.
Johnny Cash.
I don't know anything about it, but there you go. What else you got for Lucy? What else you got for
All
us?
right. So the next question is, how do attendees participate in the performances of Witches Sabbath?
They don't. They pay. They said they throw money at us. I don't know. Attendees don't.
Well,
Attendees don't do what? Well, what? What do you got? You got an answer for that?
of course I do. Of course, I got to
Let's
answer.
hear
I
it.
didn't create a question without an answer.
That's true.
Okay. So by falling, hold on. By fulfilling indulgingly and enjoying themselves that exceeds their heart's content, fully letting loose and being as carnal and sensual and witchy as possible.
There you go. It's unfortunate. I don't have a lot of respect for anyone that's in an audience when I only care about the performers and the artwork and the venue. And so I don't really think about anything outside of that. It's not to be disrespectful to people. It's just I don't even have you in my thoughts. It wouldn't bother me if you're upset or happy. It doesn't. I don't even think about it. And that's not to be mean or any rude. It's just all I think about is the performers and how the show's going to go and how we're going to express ourselves. And I have respect for the artist and the venue. Not like I have disrespect for audience members, but I just don't. It just don't even equate to my head in my head. The VIPs will. The people who buy VIP tickets. I'm gonna sit on your fucking lap. You can sit on my lap. I'll rub your shoulders. I'll give you a nice neck massage. You see that? Maybe I'll be like right behind you. Lucy will be like, "Is that a VIP? How'd you guess? Me rubbing their neck? That's right, Lucy. I'm
I'll
rubbing
be
their neck.
helping you. I'll be
There,
helping you.
there you go. Lucy's gonna help. We're gonna rub
I
you. We're
love
gonna
giving
feed you great.
massages and I love getting them.
What are you laughing about, Goth?
True hedonism.
Feeding them grapes. That's good. I like
We're gonna
that.
feed you grapes. The VIPs are gonna get treated great, grapey. And look at Lucy loves getting massages and loves giving massages. This is a good VIP tickets are on sale, and you get a witch hat on top of that. And
You
Sharon
might
will
just get
talk.
a massage table.
And Sharon will talk to you. And let me tell you something. She doesn't talk to everyone. She's not. I talk to everyone. I talk. I'm like. I don't shut up. If you come, I'll talk to you. Sharon will be like, yeah, nice, and walk away, because she's busy with something that's she's having fun with. Not to be an asshole, she's not. She's just like, I'm having fun over here, not over here. Goodbye. So you see, you're going to get a lot out of that VIP ticket. I'm hearing them. I'm hearing them sell right now. I hear it. Can you hear it, Lucy?
I hear it. My palms are itching.
What does that mean?
That they're selling.
Oh, good, good, good.
Yeah. Okay, so next question, or does anybody else have an answer for that question? No? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay.
They can
I have a better.
participate by participating in the purchases of posters and
Books.
having fun and drinks and having a good time. That's right. You said that though, Lucy, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. Whoops. I messed this up here. Sorry. Trying to find my thing. Okay. Okay, so the next question is what can attendees expect to take away from Witches Sabbath experience?
Enlightenment. They have a good. It's like like the one I went to, the first one that I put on. I was totally able to have a good time because I had a great crew around me. I work really hard. And they're all like, just have a good time, Shane. Here's some mushrooms, have some drinks, just enjoy yourself. And I did. And I wanted to live in that moment for the rest of my life. It was so great. It was so great. So it was beyond words for me. It was just so great. So the people there were so cool. And unlike most shows, because people are uptight, there was no one uptight at the show. No one. Everyone was having a good time. Even the people who were voyeurs, they were having a good time. There was nothing. There was no stiffs. There was nothing. It was just great. It was a really cool time. So
What I foresee people taking away from this experience is just having so much, like what they say, a cup overflowing with just carnal pleasures and sensuality, that they go back to their real lives just like changed person. Like they experience
yeah,
like something that they're like they can't unexperience, and they take, like you say, they take that with them for the rest of their lives.
It's a sense of
Jebediah,
catharsis.
I'm going to put this on the screen. Jebediah just wrote, "I can't imagine Lucy rubbing me the wrong way." Me neither. Me neither. I can't imagine it either. That's great. Whoever, let me see this. Let me. What Sharon LaVey writes: whoever's in the chamber during our ritual will be participating in the ritual. And Sharon said that she's going to kick anyone out that doesn't want to be a part of that ritual, because anyone that's in there is part of it. And so we're part of the what we're doing is Sharon's doing. She's explained a bunch of her what the parts of her ritual here and there, but she's sort of doing older historic stuff and making it her own. And we're merging the rituals. Then hers will start now, and then it'll come into mine, and it'll be newer, like a newer thing. You know, trap. Let's say trap rituals, like trap rap. You know what trap is? Do people fucking know what trap is here?
No, enlighten us, Shane. Tell us, what is it?
Do you know what trap is? Do you know what trap is, Goth?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. You know what trap is, Jason?
Yes.
From a cow town like Reno, and you know what trap is. That's good. Yeah, so mine's gonna be more like trap ritual. Trap, like the trap house, like you, Lucy. You're a
I know what
trap.
it is. I was being sarcastic. Come on. Come on now.
Of course, you know what it is. You're a
Um,
trap artist.
yeah.
I'm excited to see this
Um,
ritual.
so how can attendees prepare for the Witches Sabbath experience?
Leave your troubles at the door and enjoy yourself to the fullest.
Well, prepare. Um, bring. You know, I when I do prepare, if I'm going to do drugs, I make sure I have a full drug cabinet. You know, from volumes to speed. Condoms, maybe if that's your thing. protection if that's your thing, stuff like that. Maybe change your underwear in the car if you got to go home to someone else, something like that. I would say prepare for those things, but those are all obvious. There's not prepare to have a good time. Yeah, I think what Jason said. Maybe I don't think anyone's gonna have a problem with that. I can't foresee it, but you never know.
No, it was more
I
of
say
don't bring
come
your
with
outside
open.
troubles into here. It's the ritual chamber. Have a time of your life.
Yeah, I don't see witches doing that, but you just never know with people, right? I don't. Well, they'll be escorted out really quick though. Any problems will not be allowed to stay. So there's that.
Yeah.
Come to have fun. That's it. I don't know. How would
With
you
the
prepare,
open
Lucy? How would
mind.
you prepare? How would you prepare, Lucy?
I make sure I dress really cute.
Hey, we're preparing.
Let's go.
Look at that fucking vest I made. Ooh.
I do like the crosses, like the gold.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, here's another one I'm making. But I don't know what to do with this. I gotta see. Okay, here's this
It's kind of
fabric,
very. Ooh.
but I want to put this gold on the gold leather or this fur. I think the fur
I like
might.
the gold.
The gold
I
works,
like
but
it.
the fur, boom, boom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah, fucking coffee. Okay, did you get on my fur? No. Okay, good. That's real fur. That's real leather. That's what I'm saying. It's real.
I like it.
Yes, I have shop
Okay.
towels in my studio. So,
So last question
go ahead.
is hold on, I gotta read. I can't ever read my own writing. It's pretty sloppy.
Sign of a genius.
My thoughts go so fast. My writing it's really sloppy.
You got to admit this vest looks good. How? I'd fuck me. Hmm. Probably gonna have to do that later.
And okay, so can the performing arts of Witches Sabbath be healing and transformative?
Will it be healing and transformative?
Yeah.
Depends if you let my hands on you or not.
We're gonna have massage therapy.
Yes.
Okay, so
Lilith, you want some of my jewelry, huh?
I put it's a connect it's a way to connect to fellowship with other witches and establishing bonds that will last a lifetime at the witchiest place on earth.
Sounds good to me.
There we go.
I don't know about things lasting a lifetime, but if they last if the moment is fun, the memory will last.
Shane, it's a historical event. It's
Well, that's
gonna
because I'm
last
there. Yes,
beyond our lives.
if I'm there, it's a historical event. That's true. That's true.
But you're
I,
gonna be there, right?
I'm gonna be there. It'll be there. I'll be there.
Okay.
It's gonna be historic.
You're so funny. All right, let's see. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the packages. So VIP package includes access to the rehearsal on April 20. I don't know why I want to keep saying May. On April 29th, and then VIP sitting at the venue, a witch hat, signed Sabbath Witches Sabbath poster, a signed Sharon LaVey photo, original Shane Bugbee art, and a book by Shane, legalized witchcraft button, handmade canvas tote bag, fashion house keychain, embroidered patch, enamel pin, free drinks, and then access to the question and answer, lunch, and book signing. So
Yeah.
that's
Well,
a good package deal.
the lunch is you can ask questions there, but the Q&A is a free event at Crooked Path on May 1st. That's a public Q&A. But yes, at the lunch, the VIP dinner or whatever dinner lunch whatever we do, you'll be able to hang out and ask questions. And the first year I did with Carla LaVey, and it was great because I'm like, Carla, what do you want? I had all these plans, and it was fucking great. She's like, oh, fuck all that. She's like, let's go to Chinese. I go, why Chinese? She goes, because they got these huge tables where you can have 40 people sit at it and the thing spins in the middle. I go, they do? And of course she knows. She's from San Francisco. So they did in Chicago. I'd never know. She's showing me around my fucking town. And it's great. And she's like, I want to order. I go, you want to order for everyone? She goes, yeah. So everyone's like, doesn't know what's going to go on. I go, if you want to order something for yourself, it's on your tab. We're going to order some stuff, and well, and so Carla just ordered all this stuff and started rotating the table, and people would grab stuff off, and it was all great. She would order eel, all this great food, but everything was great. But stuff I would never have ordered off of a Chinese menu. But we had a great time. It was a really good time, and people really enjoyed being able to hang out like that and talk in a regular way to Carla, and they should enjoy that of Sharon and I as well. Maybe we give too much with these live things though, and we shouldn't give so much. But there you go.
Sometimes you gotta do things you don't necessarily like all the time, though, right?
Don't tell me about that.
All the time. All right. So I guess with that, anybody else have anything else to
First year's
add?
poster signed, Carla LaVey right there with me. Beautiful poster.
I do like that one.
So what were you gonna say now?
I said, do we have anything else to add?
No. Not that I can think of. BAFMAX has all the cool stuff. If
Oh
you
yeah,
want any,
tickets are on Baphomet X.
yeah, if you want any of these books signed, you can get them on BAFMAX, and we can sign them at the book signing and send them to you. And I suggest a poster. It's a solid thing. That's what I suggest. But I can't. I love artwork. I collect posters. I have posters all over the place. I love posters. Yeah, there you go. There's a poster. I love posters. I think they're the coolest things. It's like I used to do a gallery called Goat Gallery, and I painted the walls all black. And Clive Barker came in there and saw it. He goes, I always wanted to hang my artwork in a black walled gallery, and this is the first one in the world I ever saw. And Genesis Purge comes in, sees it, goes, black walled gallery. I always wanted one of these. And then Genesis Purge gets up on the table where we would pack orders, and he pulls off his pants and shows everyone his junk because he has like 70 million piercings. His junk was all pierced, but like a lot of piercings, like fucking a zillion. Like it was all like, glistening with just piercings. And so I did. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, Goat Gallery. I forget now. I get on that subject. What the hell was I talking about? Grandpa's forgot. I got to get my nap in. I forget what it
What
was.
time is it over there? 12.
1 in the morning. It doesn't matter what
something.
time it is. It matters I'm done. I've been talking for 6 hours.
Yeah.
And when I get a memory like that, when I go back in nostalgia time, I go back and like I'm in that room. Like I said, there's Clive Barker coming in there. I don't know if anyone knows who that is, but he's a fucking great horror writer. Genesis Purge. Younger people don't always know who these people are anymore, but he's a counterculture occultist, icon, legend.
They're icons for me.
Yeah, so it was cool to have that place. I forget what I was talking about, but might have been posters. I don't know. Oh, here we go. I got it. I called it Go Gallery. I would say Fat Art for Thin Wallets, PHAT. And I had a neon made called Fat Art for Thin Wallets because we would sell $10 posters, $20 posters because working class people can't afford that original artwork. That original art is $200, $300, $400. So I would sell postcards for a couple bucks. And that was a big deal. Plumbers would come in, all the trades people would come in and buy posters and cool pieces of modern art because none of the museum galleries were selling postcards at the time or stuff like that. They were selling $50 books, art books, shit like that. And so I did the Fat Art for Thin Wallets to make sure working class people could have access to cool shit to hang on their walls. So that's why I love posters. They're just wonderful and they're affordable. So there you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, ready to close out?
I guess so.
Let's go. Hell Satan.
Look at that. You got all these Hail Satan. There we go. You did it again with the lasers. Look at you. Look at Lucy's got lasers shooting out. What the fuck's going on with you?
I don't know.
Lucy's got lasers shooting out of her
It's
shit.
my magic.
Wonderful. All right. All right, Lucy, I'm getting ready. I'm getting my hands ready. I'm going to be rubbing your neck when I see you. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait.
I know. I'm excited to see you too.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet
It'll
you,
be fun.
Jason. And Goth, it's going to be like you're there. It is like you're there, and I will be thinking about you a lot. Trust that. Like I said, hair and fibers in the ritual. Okay, baby?
Hey, have a safe flight.
Oh, God, you motherfucker had to remind me of that. Yeah, I had no control over that flight, man. I'll tell you what, my psychiatrist gave me a bunch of pills, though, Valiums, just for that flight, because I'm like, after planes are flying off, I don't know how I can get on the plane, but I'm going to be on the plane because I risk it all for you people. I risk it all. I'm going to get on the plane. I'm risking it all. All right.
Just as long as it's not Boeing.
Oh, fucking whatever. Peace.
Hail
Hell.
Satan.